And so here we are, but like really, like by far, like the computation of this evolution, right? Like where is the change? Where is the different, right? And it's like going against the grain. Like you get whiplash in every kind of way because it's not in the way that everyone else does, and yet everyone is still along the same path, like, you know. And it's just like, who's to say this and who's to say that, like right? Like I know that babble is what I do, but there's mana in here for you. Like for those of you tapped in, turned on, tuned in, it's just like, you know, it's like everywhere I go, like even like on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok, on this, on that, like it's just everything is a trend, everything is a blend, everything is just like it's phony, it's baloney. It's just like, you know, like, and then like, you know, I'm just so energetically sensitive that, you know, it takes a long time. Like it took me a long time to just like not be so compliant, not be so like the other video that I said, like about we've pardoned too many energetic, like, I tried not to get frustrated, like it totally like cut off like right when I was talking and stuff like that, but it is what it is at the end of the day. You know, it's just like this evolution, like you like this rat race, right? This hamster wheel type of fact. Like, you know, like when do you see the out of this? Like, you know, like this loop, like this earth, this hell, this, you know, this land, this space that we occupy, like there's no winning for anybody. Even if you appear to be up here and all this kind of stuff, like what is the, people have theories, people have these concepts, these philosophies, and yeah, I get it, I'm all with that, like, you know, like be positive and, you know, and try to do good, be good, you know, you know better, you know, do better, like, you know, and stuff. But like really, what do we know? And anytime we do, like what are we're connecting to, like, you know, like we're here, we're souls having a human experience, and yet we get so tied to the human experience that we forget that we're free. And so we get locked into this humanity, you know, and we get lost in everything, the argument, this, that. Like I see even like people that are like highly advanced, let's say spiritual beings, or like, you know, into a lot of like spirituality or evolution and this and that. They're even trapped too, because they got the race war. They're like, you know, they're taking pride in the heritage that they come from and this and that. But like we're souls. Like it make sense to me. Like I used to feel like such a like a rebel. Growing up, when people be like, oh, you're Hispanic, and I'm like, am I? You know, they'd be like, oh, well, you're not proud of where you come from and all this other kind of stuff. Like, where do I come from? You know, and people like keep getting cut off. I'm not gonna let it frustrate me. It doesn't matter. But you know, just this like, people swear they have this thing. Everybody wants a connection. Everybody wants to feel something, and they're like, oh, but what about your ancestors? And, well, what makes you think that we're not those people? They keep cycling back in, right? This wheel, this hamster wheel. Like we could look at it from a human perspective as this metaphor of this hamster wheel. But what if the hamster wheel is the cycle of our soul having a human experience type of experience? Like we keep cycling back into this hamster wheel, like, you know, and we were looking at it from a human perspective, trying to change our generational curse and all this other kind of stuff and things like that. But like, are you looking at it from the soul level, from the other level of beyond you, that's beyond this body and stuff like that? Like, you know, like like everybody's just getting so trapped out there, like still getting mad, like, you know, even, you know, I'm really sensitive. Like I said, I'm sensitive to the energies around me, and it really irks me, like, you know, when people are the way that they are energetically and they act like they're fucking not, like, you know what I mean? And then here, you know, anyways, I'm gonna post all this jumble and I'm gonna put it together because it keeps deleting, it keeps stopping and all this other kind of stuff. But I'm just saying, like, you know, what's the war without the roar? What are you really fighting for? Like, anyways, like, you know, this trapping, maybe that's our biggest